Good evening, Pisces. Welcome to your zodiacal reading for the month of January 2023. And Happy New Year. Alright. I invoke thee, E-A-O. That thou will send Haru, the great angel set over the operation of the secret wisdom. Lay his hands invisibly upon these consecrated cards of art, that thereby we may obtain knowledge of hidden things to the glory of thine ineffable name. Amen. Alright, Pisces. Hope you all had a really good holiday season and are currently having the Capricorn season. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, all my contact information should be in the description box below. So feel free to reach out. My phone number should be there. Probably be easier to reach me by text than by, calling. But yeah, we'll be using the Tree of Life spread and Thought Tarot, of course. We're doing a little path work, and that should be, interesting. Turn this down a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go, Pisces. All right. Reading up on your sign. There's some things in common. I'm a Cancer, so. Yeah, we're both water signs and some other stuff too, but yeah. It's all good, just thinking out loud. This is what most of this is, so let's get started. All right, Spirit, what do we have for Pisces in Keter? Pure consciousness, the heart of the matter. What is the source, please? Okay, Lovers, Gemini energy. Cool. All right, Spirit, wisdom, actions you can take, the divine masculine, the observer, force, chaos, please. Okay, Aquarian energy, Five of Swords, Lord of Defeat. Next to that, Lovers. Curious. Okay, up next we have Binah, understanding, the divine feminine, ruled by Saturn, the observed. Things you need to understand. And the Great Sea. What do we got? All right, yeah. Six of Wands, Lord of Victory, Leo energy. Jupiter in Leo, I believe. Alright, now across the abyss. Into Chesed. Magnificently. The subjective experience. Things you need to be grateful for. Ruled by Jupiter. Your rulership, please. Prince of Wands, very part of fire. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. Now we have Gavurat, severity, challenges you may face, the objective world. Strength, judgment, or justice. And is ruled by Mars, please. Okay, Capricorn energy, Two of Discs, Lord of Change. I believe it's Jupiter in Capricorn, but don't quote me on that. Okay, up next we have Tippereth. Now that's the heart of the tree. Your advice from Spirit. The Philosopher's Stone. It's known as beauty. And is ruled by the sun. Please. Oh, Eight of Swords, Jupiter in Gemini. I want to say. Lord of Interference. It's funny. I straight up just stopped what I was saying. Lord of Interference. Coincidence, right? Yeah. All right. Up next we have Nektak. Realm of thoughts and emotions, known as the will and the what. Ambitions, desires, also known as victory. And is ruled by Venus, your exaltation. Yeah, please. All right, the sun. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Up next we have the Sephiroth of Hod. The methods or means, humility, strategy, glory. Ruled by Mercury, please. All right, the Princess of Discs, earthy part of Earth. Very curious. Okay. Up next we have Yesod, foundation, your lovely embodiment, the subconscious, automation, the inner child. Ruled by the moon, please. The Hierophant, Taurian energy. Okay. Last but not least, we have Malkuth, the kingdom. Your lovely embodiment. I said that for that, but this is it. This is what the embodiment is. This is also the reality, also known as the gates. And this is ruled by the earth, because this is all the other planets come into influence right here, right now, the earth. What do we got for Pisces, please? Oh! 10 of Wands, Sun in Sagittarius. Something in Sagittarius, maybe it's the Sun. Lord of Oppression. Yeah. Maybe it's Saturn in Sagittarius. It's not that important. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, and thank you, Pisces, for being here. I'm sorry. I'm a little out of sorts today. Let's get right into it. Okay. At the top of the tree, we have the Lovers card. Gemini energy. Yay. Okay. So this is in your pure consciousness. This is the front page of your life for the month of January 2023. And it's an air sign under the pillar of air and neutrality. So it is well dignified. This could speak of you doing something that you are loving doing, like starting a new job that just feels really good doing and you don't even really know why. And it suits you well. It's a good look on you. Could also be a relationship, right? Could be the beginning of a relationship and it feels really good and you don't know why, and it's starting to grow into love, but it's right up here, so you don't know yet. You're not feeling it here, not just yet. Here, there's still a little. Why am I doing this? There's a little. We'll get to that. But yeah, the Lovers here, right? You can't see their faces because faces don't matter. We got the Hermit looking over things. We got Cupid up here about to take a shot, right? We have, what do we got? We got the Lion and the Eagle, Scorpio and Leo. Not sure why they chose those ones. And we also have the Orphic Egg right here. I don't know if you can see it with the snake around it. A lot of things to this card. A lot about that Orphic Egg that I don't understand. I've heard a lot about it. But yeah, it's a great card. Lovers. We just had the years of the Lovers. We just had the year of the Lovers, 2022, because 2226. And this card used to also be known as the Choice. So whatever you're choosing to do, let's say you're choosing something you love or someone you love, Pisces. It's very interesting. I love it. Pun intended, alright? Because why not? I'm not loving this music, I'll say that. It's a little too, doesn't matter. Okay. Up next, we have Wisdom, actions you can take, the Divine Masculine, the Observer. Brought to you by the Lord of Defeats, Venus in Aquarius, I want to say. All right. This card has to do with knowing that something's over, that you can't do anything about it really, and it sucks. It's defeat. All right, the Buddha used to say, patience is not being able to wait something out. Patience is being able to go the longest without feeling a sense of defeat. So with that being said, I feel like what the tree is saying here, or what the tree says, is that you're feeling beat up about something, you're feeling like you didn't make something work, or you couldn't make something work in the past, and it's got you feeling not too great. Like you're defeated. Like you want to escape into something else and not think about whatever this defeat is. When this card has come up for me in the past, I've usually been in a relationship that I was really trying to make work, and the more I tried, it's like the more it was like quicksand, right? It was like the more I tried to, the faster it sunk. So the actions you can take, I personally would advise you to accept the defeat, get away from it, move on from it. It could be a job too, right? Just get that job out of your head, right? If you had a crappy job and it's one where you didn't feel good and it was like the opposite of that lover's kind of energy, just get away from it. Don't go back to it, unless you have to. And even if you have to, just kind of accept that it's whatever you have to do from now on. But if it's a person, get your ass away from them. Seriously. I mean, that'd be my advice here. Actions you can take. Divine Masculine, Yang energy. Whatever is a defeat in your life, she would say, do something about it. He would say it just like that, too. And trees could talk. Okay. Pisces and Binah, understanding. You have victory. Celebration after victory. All right, that's what this card's about. I believe it's Jupiter and Leo. And you see we have all these nice kind of wands energy, right? Usually, some of the other wand cards are like, they're coming against each other, and it's like a mesh, it's like a war. But this one is nice, right? We have these nice candles lit here, and they're all in nice succession. And we have Horus and Ibis here, different gods, and it's a nice looking card. And Jupiter and Leo is, why am I doing that? Jupiter and Leo is the Wheel of Fortune and Lust. The Wheel of Fortune and Lust. So you tried out something and it worked out in your favor. Yay! Now you need I'm sorry, that sounds like I'm trying to be an asshole. But yeah, right? You did something, you worked hard at something, and it's coming right across from defeat. So something didn't work out in your mind, but in your spirit, something's working out great. And this is all on the top triad or triangle, whatever you want to call it. Ruled by Saturn. Saturn wants you to understand this because Saturn is an asshole of a planet that deals with death and discipline and really drilling things home, right? So whatever victory you have in your life that is spiritual, that brings you happiness, that brings you this type of lover's energy right up here in your mind, understand it. So that next time, you can do it again. Does that make sense? I know there's something I'm forgetting here about this, but time is money, so we gotta continue. We must move on. All right. Something I'm forgetting to tell you, Pisces. Maybe it'll come back to me. All right. Now, Jupiter, your rulership, right? Yes. Good. I have the Prince of Wands, and I feel like this is you because it's coming up under your rulership for sure. Prince of Wands is airy part of fire in the back. Thank you. Okay, airy part of fire. And this is, personally, this is my court card because court cards are people, right? And people are complicated. But this is for people born between and I was born in so bam, that's me, apparently. The Prince of Wands is kind of like the Energizer Bunny. He just keeps going and going and going, doesn't really care. He's got the lion right here, he's got all this wand energy, and he goes. Okay, one thing, We got this, elementally speaking, this is not too well dignified of a victory. So this victory might not feel like it was an actual victory. Maybe you came into some money that you feel like you didn't deserve or something like that. Just want to throw that out there, and now you know. Okay, back to the Prince of Wands. Prince of Wands keeps going. See, keeps going and going and going and going. And it's got that Leo energy. This is Cancer and Leo energy, right? And I believe his eyes are open, and I'm going to check. Are your eyes open, Prince of Wands? Yes, they are. He's got this big crown, lots of energy going out, and he's the kind of fellow or lady who will laugh at his own jokes without even telling them. They'll just look at someone and start laughing, and they'll be like, "What?" It's just, nothing, man. It's cool. You're very cool. Yeah, I just imagined myself laughing at someone when I laughed. So, okay. And there's just the things you need to be grateful for, and this is your rulership. So I feel like whatever you're doing in the month of January, you got that defeat, you got that victory, and you got that love, but you're still going strong. Nothing's gonna stop you, right? We have that green underneath the chariot. Not sure what that's about. That's kind of a mystery of the tarot. All right, we got this figure 4 here, kind of like the Emperor, right? Because he's got that figure 4 here. Yeah. So the Prince of Wands is good. Whenever I have the Prince of Wands energy, it's just like I can shoot through my day without any real troubles or worries. And we got that lion here, and it's good. It's not the most mature of all the core cards, but it's fun. He has a good time. He likes to laugh, and a lot of energy. So Pisces, I feel like you're having a lot of energy. Again, air part fire. The dignity is not too great, but I feel like that's not too important for this right here. This is your rulership, so this is kind of where the universe is taking you as a person this month. You get to be the Prince of Wands in January, Pisces. So be grateful for it. And it's also in your subjective experience. So this month may feel like somewhat of a breeze, or even be fun, God forbid. All right, Pisces, let's continue. All right, what do you say? All right, severity. Oh yeah, also Prince of Wands is magnificence, so whatever that word means to you. Okay, severity, challenges you may face, the objective world. Jupiter and goddamn doors. Okay, Jupiter in Capricorn, excuse me. Lord of Change, all right? Now this can represent going through the same motions day in, day out, right? From dusk till dawn. You're not really feel like you're doing anything really, or it could be the opposite. It could be you recognizing that life is just this over and over again, change, in a good way or a bad way, depending on how you see it. Now it's coming up under Mars, and Mars is a planet that wants you to live, that wants you to strive, that wants you to conquer, that wants you to be the fucking shit. Pardon my French. So I feel like this is gonna be a challenge for you because. All right, see, the snake's got that crown. He's looking cool, but he's also biting his tail here because he's like, well, what's the fucking point, right? I can wear this crown, but I'm still the snake at the end of the day, right? And this number 8, it just keeps on and on and on, and I don't see really the point, right? I have this Prince of Wands here, energy, and I can keep going on and on and on, but I still feel defeated. But I have this love in my head, so I don't see how change is possible. If there's nothing but light and dark, where's the change? Who is it changing? What is it that's changing? First of all, relax. Life is nothing but change. It's all about how we see it. Okay? And it's very gradual. It's very gradual. This card also comes under a couple weeks ago, I think, December something to the 31st, maybe. You're feeling like, it's just like the same thing over and over again. But this is also justice and strength. So I feel like Pisces, you can put in the work, right? You're that Prince of Wands, you're that workhorse. It kind of feels like a bit of a drag, a little bit. Like poor me kind of energy. Like, oh, nothing's going to change around here. Sometimes this card can mean the opposite, like you're changing, you're going through stuff, and it's great and it's exciting, like a montage. But here, I'm not getting that energy intuitively. But let's move on. Let's continue. Into your Tippereth. The heart of the tree. Your advice from spirit. Yada yada. Lord of interference. I want to say Jupiter and Gemini. I feel like that might be wrong. It doesn't matter. It's Gemini energy. Gemini is the brain. It's overthinking, and this card is definitely overthinking here. Right? We have these two swords here, right, and all these other swords coming right in the middle. Lord of interference, or Lord of, I forget the words, but it's like when you start doing something and then something goes wrong, and you're just like, oh fuck it, I don't want to do it anyway. All right. It's detached effort or something like that. Abandoned effort, I believe. Okay. So this is an energy of what I just said, right? Of not really wanting to do something, right? One thing goes wrong, and it's like, I can't think anyway, so why do it, right? I feel defeated, and when you feel defeated, what do? You quit something because you lose patience, Pisces. I'm sorry, I'm not yelling at you. I'm just discovering things. You lose patience. You don't believe that change is possible, and that sucks. You do have love in your consciousness. So why all the pity party? Why all the interference in your heart? And why is this your advice from Spirit? Maybe Spirit's telling you to relax a little bit this month, to enjoy this love, to enjoy this victory that you don't feel too good about. To be patient and have a little faith in the process of change. It's very gradual, but it does happen, right? If you're too set on one thing mentally, something like defeat, take your mind out on something else. Take your mind out for a movie. Take your mind into a book. Something like that. Stay with it. Stay with it. Don't abandon your success. Your efforts. All right. Excuse me. Feeding Pisces. Okay. Up next, thoughts and emotions, ambitions. We have the sun. All right. This is also victory and yeah, neck top. Okay. The sun is happy. Happiest card in all the tarot deck, right? You got these two kids here. I believe they're the same kids in the Lovers, and they're just out in this field and having a good old time, enjoying the sun, getting vitamin D. It's great. It's good. Doesn't get much better than this, in my opinion, at least. This is kind of the energy. I would say it comes after the Lovers for sure, but it's kind of like what the potential of the Lovers is to have the sun energy, the sun feeling, which is coming up for you under feeling. So Pisces, you feeling like this love is awesome, is the best, it could do anything. Again, it could be a job or a person or whatever the heck you love. Whenever this card's come up for me personally, it's been like I've had to do something outside under the sun. Don't want to do it, but you know, got that love, so I'm gonna do it, give it a chance, and it ends up being so much better than I thought it was gonna be. Maybe that's why interference is here in your heart. It's like you have to do something and you know it's for your best interest, and it's gonna make you feel good eventually in the long run, right? It's gonna be a difficult thing for you to deal with, understanding or battling. But yeah, this is Venus, and Venus is your exaltation. It is. Venus is your exaltation, meaning it's where you want to be. It's where you would like to chill this month. So whatever good feelings you are feeling, sit with them, be with them, take a chance on them, right? If you're in a relationship with someone, they want to do something that you're not really into doing, take a chance and do it. It might end up feeling really good. It might end up changing your point of view. You might see the light from a different perspective. All right, Pisces. methods or means going about doing something, the how and the way. This is brought to you by the Princess of Discs. Now the Princess of Discs is the earthy part of Earth, and she, I don't know if you can see here, she is pregnant with something, probably with a child, but there's a lot of things going on in this card, and it's, yeah, she's got this pillar here, and this throne, and she's very mysterious, right, and she kind of looks like a demon, yeah, but she's cool. She's got that yin-yang thing here, right, she represents change, right, a new thing is coming, that being whatever she's pregnant with. And this is coming up right under change for you. Right under change and that victory. Interesting. Okay. Try not to touch my face when I do this. I feel like this is a potential version of you. If you can see yourself as having, first of all, you could be pregnant. A lot of people would say that, but this isn't that kind of reading because, you know, you're not here and I can't say you're pregnant and good job. But if you are, you know, good job. I get more of the feeling that you're pregnant with an idea, right? And a feeling of love in your brain, of an emotion of the sun in your stomach. And if you can accept that, you have this potential, because princesses are potential, right? They're not really anything yet, kind of like aces, right? But they're the purest expression of their office. Earth of Earth. So it's like whatever you're dealing with here, it could really become something. If you can see yourself as the princess, if you can see yourself as making something new, creating something new, going through a change. Alright? Princess? Let's continue. Oh wait, yeah, your path. You need to check up on your path, because your path is coming up very soon. I believe it's the 29th path. Yes, it is. And it goes from Malkuth to Miktak, or vice versa. Okay. You're good. And that. Let me just get my notes ready. I have a lot of notes. I get lost easily. Okay. Let's see. All right, and Yesod, the foundation, automation, all that stuff, ruled by the moon. You have the Hierophant coming under the pillar of neutrality and air, so he's earth, he's Taurian energy, so he's not too well dignified. And this is the back of the head, which is the moon, which is your card. And the Hierophant is all about being someone to look up to, right? Or looking up to someone, right? Being the mask of God, as it were, right? That's why we have these masks right here, right? Different masks of God, right? We have this lady here in the middle. A lot of stuff going on in the Hierophant card, but the Hierophant is the teacher, the wise master. Not like the hermit, because he doesn't. The hermit's like working on stuff. The Hierophant's like, I've already done this shit. I'm here. Who wants to follow me? Who wants to learn? You? Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. It's that kind of energy. So maybe this love has got you feeling like you're learning stuff and you're becoming someone else, someone you can look up to. Maybe you're getting a little cocky about yourself, about life in general, again, because of the bad poor dignity, or ill dignity, however you want to call it. Or maybe you feel like in the back of your head, your subconscious, that you know what's best for you. And what I just say with that Princess of Discs, you have to see yourself as being able to change, of being pregnant with new stuff, right? And this is Earth, and Earth of Earth, and Earth. All right, so it's what kind of Earth do you want to be, Pisces? All right, and change is something you're having trouble with, and the Hierophant is known as the Pope in other decks, and my guess, if he were here, he'd be like, no change. The Hierophant does not want change. The Hierophant in you does not want change, therefore change is your challenge this month. Or is a challenge in general, all right? I mean, you've learned a lot, I'm sure, Pisces, in your life and your journey, but you don't know shit, right? I don't know shit, we all don't know shit, and that's really all we know, right? And when you're through learning, you are through, all right? These are all kind of cheesy sayings, but they're all very true. and they're what are coming up in the reading for you. Okay, now, before we run out of time, let's talk about your path, because it is Nektak to Malkuth. And Malkuth is, well, this is adding up to Saturn in Sagittarius, Ten of Wands, Lord of Oppression. Okay, it's not the greatest card. It's not the worst, all right? It's just, all right, we have all these wands here, all this firepower, right? And Saturn in Sagittarius is like, it's holding Sagittarius back, and Sagittarius wants to be free. It wants to make art. It wants to do what it does. And Saturn is saying, nope, this is over. It's done. Stand back. Hold it back. Oppress, right? Now your path is from here, the sun, to oppression. It's like you're almost holding back your emotional energy, your love energy, your sun energy, your happiness. You're holding yourself back. Maybe for a good reason. You know, we all have our stuff. But let's get into it, all right? All right, Pisces. The key task of your path. It's easier to read it like this. Bam, from there to there, or from there to there. It really doesn't matter how you read it. All right, key task is, assessing or accessing healthy sexual energies. Okay. Attunement to nature and animals. All right. The strengths of your path are simplicity, faith, harmony with family, and innovation. Do that one more time. The strengths are simplicity, faith, honesty with family, and innovation. Innovation. The weaknesses of your path are greed, unbalanced sexual energy. One more time. The weaknesses of your path are greed and unbalanced sexual energies. Access healthy sexual energies, attunement to nature and animals. Okay. So I see your path as going from here to here, your emotions to reality. It's like you feel really good about something, but it can't be done. So I don't know how you would balance out your sexual energies. There are many ways to do that. Tantra is a great way to, if you get into Tantra, start studying that. That'll clear it right up. Meditation is another way to do that, really great. Don't be greedy. I have a feeling you want this sun here. You want this sun, but this Hierophant is like, no. You can't have it. And you're holding yourself back here. Now, again, I don't know if this is a relationship or whatever, but you have the Lovers right here in your top, in your pure consciousness, and interference in your heart. But you have the potential here, especially with this Princess of Discs, to feel great. And you do feel great. If you feel like it's too much work, or it's not right, or you can't think of a way to make it work, you're not being innovative enough. That's not a real thing, but that's just what I said. But this is your path. This is what you're going to have to figure out in the month of January. How to get from the sun to oppression. Or how you got from sun to oppression, right? In psychology, they say a crime scene is looking at a crime and figuring out, okay, we have a thing here, let's figure out what happens, right? And in psychology, it's the opposite. It's looking at a person and saying, okay, I'm a guy or a girl, I'm here. How did I get here? So I feel like Pisces, what you need to figure out is how, in this month, you get from here to here. This sun is so great, happiest card in all the tarot. Why are you holding yourself back? Why is victory under Saturn? And Saturn is here holding you back. Why won't you accept this victory? Why does this victory feel ill-dignified to you? Why is defeat in your wisdom? Very interesting questions. I can't answer any of them. All I can do is bring them to your attention. And that's what I'm doing now. So this is it. The overall outcome, Lord of Oppression. Okay, Pisces, that's it. That's the reading. I hope you enjoyed it. All right. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you like what I do here on the channel, please subscribe. Until next month, please take really good care of yourselves. All right, sayonara. Don't get any on any Pisces. All right, I love you all very much. Take care. Bye-bye.